First of all, my sincere condolences to the family of Colonel Santosh Babu of the Indian Army. Lost his life in the confrontation with China yesterday night. Also condolences to the other 19 soldiers who have lost their lives in this confrontation. It's very sad that after 45 years you have seen such an escalation take place. Indian Army has issued a statement saying that now both the sides are disengaging, and I'm really surprised, however, at the statement of the Indian Army. They say that these soldiers who are posted at 0 degrees and then at a high altitude, and then there have been these 20 casualties. So is that altitude got something to do with these deaths, or was there some good amount of confrontation? Why doesn't the Indian Army say for clear? Secondly, they are saying that no gunshots were there in this confrontation. So how did these 20 people die then? Was there a confrontation with knives, with stones? Are we back to the old age of warfare? We need clarity. Sympathies there, and RAKESHSINHA of the BJP comes on television and says that $36 billion of Chinese goods are at stake. So China is going to try and avoid a confrontation. But we have lost 20 lives. Each life is more than $36 billion. It's a very sad moment for India to lose. Now we have, in addition to Pakistan, we have China to confront with. And there has to be clarity, and there is no clarity of what exactly happened, how these 20 people died. It is also apt that the top leaders of the country, Defense Minister RAJNATHSINGH and Prime Minister NARENDRAMODI, come on television and explain to the nation. Nation should be knowing what exactly has happened and what is their opinion as to what lies ahead. There is naturally an attempt, talks between the major generals of both India and China, an attempt to try and de-escalate this tension between the two countries. However, if you were to take my opinion, I think this is not a closed matter. I would not be surprised to see a fresh standoff between India and China in the coming days. I'm very sorry to say that. It is extremely essential that a Prime Minister adopt a harder stance with China. I think we have been having a very soft approach and welcoming them in more ways more than necessary. I'm extremely sorry to say that. It is extremely essential to show a little hard face, and this is how this situation has gradually gone into. The type of welcomes we give to people from overseas, you have to be a little hard and hint at the types of things that can go wrong should they try and escalate things a little further. I'm sure people understand what exactly I'm trying to say. We cannot be too soft. The welcome has to be only within those limits of, you don't send such a message that we are a weaker power, and then this is what you see. 20 people, 20 Indian soldiers of the Indian Army, they're gone. By the way, Colonel Santosh Babu, very highly educated, gold medalist from Kharakpasla, gone. Family distraught. So he has to go into, and we hope that RAJNATHSINGH and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, this is a very serious thing, come out with and try to explain to the country where exactly we stand. But my personal perception, where I'm not trying to scare you, I think there is going to be an escalation in days and weeks to come. This is my understanding of the situation from a military perspective. Rest, the Indian Army knows better. They're extremely capable of handling situations. We have an extremely capable body of people, well trained. They know very well exactly what they're doing, and should be able to give us more clarifications that if there were no gunshots, then how did these people die? Nation definitely should be knowing what the Chinese are up to. What are their tricks? Right? Did they backstab with knives? Then we should know. If they're going to backstab militarily, then tomorrow they will backstab economically. The nation definitely deserves to know what exactly happened. Good night. Take care.